welcome back. I feel like it's been so long since I've like sat in front of the camera like in my house and like talked to you guys, so it feels super good to be back. And I'm really sorry that like September was like just, I can't even remember where September went. It's been so busy, but I had like a little week to like breathe, and then I'm off to New York next week, so I thought I would film a load of videos for you guys so that you had loads of content whilst I'm away. So as you know, Fashion Month is over. I absolutely love Fashion Month. Like, I know a lot of bloggers, they either love it or they hate it. I absolutely love it. Like, I'm obsessed with fashion. Like, my roots kind of go back to like, I was very much into fashion design and art and stuff in school. Like, I love the design aspect of fashion so much, so I geek out over all the shows. I literally have been through every single show from London, New York, Paris, Milan to show you guys like my favorite picks, like my favorite pieces, trends to look out for, and just everything about Fashion Month that you guys need to know. So this is going to be Trend Watch Week, and I'm going to show you, first of all, today's video is going to be about New York Fashion Week. And actually, one of the things that I'd never noticed before, like I went to Milan Fashion Week for the first time this year, so I've done London Fashion Week for 4 or 5 years now, and it was my first time trying a different country's fashion week. And the one thing that I noticed, that it was so different from London, like so completely different, and actually it made me realize like how different each like fashion week is. And so that's why I've split it into 4, and I'm going to bring you Trend Watch from each different fashion week. So I'm going to start off with New York, and like New York is very wearable. It's like all stuff that you could just imagine wearing yourself. And then London is very creative. Like you see lots of graduates, lots of like newcomers like in the industry, like really creative, like artsy. And then you have Milan, which is really, it's like sophisticated dressing, like beautiful. You have a lot of like pearls, diamonds, chiffon. Like it's very sophisticated and like kind of like olden times it reminds me of. So that's pretty much Milan Fashion Week. And then Paris is like the good stuff. It's my favorite. It's like where all the like big fashion houses usually show, so it's like it's the creme. So we're going to start off today with New York Fashion Week, and I am going to talk you through some trends and some things that I absolutely loved. I actually really like New York Fashion Week, so let's get into it. And also, if you follow me on Instagram stories or see my last video, you will know I have an operation on my hand, so ignore the plaster, it's getting there. Also guys, if you didn't already know, I have collabed with Vogue, so you guys can get a free copy sent to you. All you have to do, there's a link in my description box, just click on it, type in your email address, and you get a free copy. So anyway, let me get into my New York Fashion Week Trend Watch. So some of these trends are very individual to each country, and some of the trends are just throughout, like major trends seen in every single fashion show. So I'll kind of just mention that as I go along. So this first one, I think we saw a lot of it in New York Fashion Week and a lot of it in Paris, but it was the balloon. And this comes in terms of balloon sleeves and balloon dresses. Just this balloon like effect was everywhere. Just this envelope of fabric like engulfing these women. I actually love it. It's something I used to do when I was younger. Like I used to buy like granny skirts from like charity shops, put an elastic ballet belt around it, and then like balloon out it, so it like had this balloon effect. So I love this. Like, and also it hides major sins, so you can eat what you want and then go out in a balloon dress. Next we have metallic, and now metallic was very present in the autumn winter 17, and it was mainly like silver metallic that was definitely on the catwalks back then, but now we have metallic in bronze, gold, silver, and as the fashion weeks went on, we saw a lot of metallic in very vivid colours, in particular hot pink, which I love. Hot pink, but I'll get onto hot pink in a bit. So yeah, metallic in different colours was definitely present throughout a lot of the shows. So that brings me on to the colour baby pink. Baby pink was everywhere, and it was that really sickly baby pink that you buy babies when they're born. It's like pink, the pink that like I just really try and avoid most of the time, but somehow Fashion Week has made me love it. And I've already got my eye on a pair of pink boots, a pink jacket. I'm really liking this trend. And as well as the baby pink, a lot of hot pink flashes was in there. Like we saw hot pink paired with red like last year, but this was like hot pink in metallic, in glitter, like it was very out there hot pink. So I'm excited to see what the high street adopts for this, because I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of hot pink and pink even throughout autumn winter, and then really vivid in the spring months. So another trend that's carrying on from autumn winter 17, so I saw this a little, I think I mentioned it in my autumn winter 17 trend video, like it was very slight, but then I saw it everywhere. It's got bigger, it's got better. The asymmetrical shirt, like off the shoulder, you all know I love a bit of off the shoulder, so this is something that I really like. Not only was it asymmetrical on the collar, but asymmetrical on the hemline as well, just a really different style for like a shirt. So something that was definitely present was a floor length casuals, and it's really hard to explain what I mean by this, so I'm hoping the pictures will like tell you exactly what I mean. But there was like floor length shirts, floor length cardigans, just things going to the floor that wouldn't usually go to the floor, if that makes sense. But I really liked it. It's kind of like has the feeling of a dress but still keeping it casual, which I think can be kind of sophisticated. So it's a great way to make a casual style a little bit more sophisticated. So next is the tutu dress. This was just one of those trends that was like throughout every single fashion week. I like kind of really like it. I used to like do ballet when I was younger, so like my obsession with tutus is a bit strong. So this may not be for you, but it's definitely for me. I love tutu dresses, and I would love to own so many tutu dresses. So I was so happy when I saw all these. In particular, there was a show in Paris Fashion Week, which I will share with you on my Paris Fashion Week trend watch. And it was just my favourite. I absolutely love it. It was very ballerina inspired. So I think there was a lot of inspiration taken from ballet and tutus and the way they dress. So that's where this came from. And it was in every single fashion week. So this is definitely something that I will be looking out for in spring, summer. And these Marquesa tutu dresses, like the tutu fabric, they're just so beautiful. Like, can you just imagine wearing one of those dresses? Actually, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Marquesa, because as well as the like tutu style fabric, they just did some beautiful designs, like absolutely stunning dresses. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you Marquesa. Okay, so next up we have double denim, and double denim has been around for a long time, but it's very much, it used to be double denim that didn't match, so different denims. New York Fashion Week, there was a lot of denim on denim that was just head to toe the same fabric of denim, and this was, I saw a few examples in Paris Fashion Week as well. So head to toe the same denim. I actually really like this. I think I like it in colours as well, like coloured denim. So definitely match or matchy. I know I said I wasn't like a fan of matching, but this I like. I think it works really well. And also there was always that confusion of what denim goes together, so it makes it a lot easier for you guys to like just whack on the same kind of denim. So next up we have lilac, and I actually think lilac was one of the biggest trends to come out of Fashion Month. It was in every single city. It was like we had lilac suits, lilac shoes, lilac jackets, like it was lilac everything. And I love the colour lilac. We have this running joke. I have this lilac jumper from Primark, and it's like my downtime jumper. Like, you know, when you're around the house and it's just that jumper, and I've had it for literally about 10 years, but I love the colour lilac. It really suits my colour tone, so I'm really happy about the fact that lilac was huge. So yes to lilac. So whilst we're on the topic of colours, I just wanted to mention the nudie colour palette. I mean, like, that nude colour palette is always going to be, it's spring summer, it's so relevant, it always is going to be, but I just wanted to give a shout out to nude suits. I saw quite a few nude suits, and also like this really nude sheer chiffon dress, like almost looking naked. So also always relevant, free the nipple. I see so many nipples on the fashion, like during Fashion Week, so I don't know whether nipples will ever be a trend, but they were definitely relevant. So another major trend which was in all the fashion weeks was a black patent leather. I think it's called black patent leather, like the black shiny like leather. Dior did a beautiful black painted leather coat, which I have actually seen a dupe of in Primark, so I need to go pick that up for sure. Yeah, black painted skirts, black painted jackets, just that black shiny stuff was everywhere, and kind of like touching in different colours of painting as well, but mainly black, I'd have to say. So back in like April, May time, there was a massive influx of gingham. Gingham was everywhere, and actually on the catwalk I saw big gingham. So gingham got bigger. Almost like flag print, but like black and white gingham was huge. Also different colours gingham as well, but mainly black and white. We first got introduced to ruffles maybe this time last year. Like we started to wear the ruffle sleeves, like creeping in ruffles. And as the year has gone on, ruffles have got bigger and better, to the point where this fashion month, ruffles are huge. Like ruffles were taking over. Like they weren't even just like a little bit of ruffle anymore. It was just whole dresses of ruffle, like ruffle sleeves to the ground, like ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. I personally absolutely adore a ruffle. I think the bigger the better, like so many things in life. But yeah, ruffles, get your ruffles out, because they are gonna stick around until well into next year. It's so typical in like spring, summer to say that florals are in, because you just think spring, you think a flower. But I just want to talk about a particular flower print, and it's like this granny nighty print, like the little tiny florals, like granny chic. I mean, like I saw a lot of granny chic. I love granny chic. I think it can look very beautiful, if that makes sense. So like this granny nighty print was just, I think it's cute. Really cute dresses made out of granny nighty print. Should I put that in my dictionary? Granny nighty print. I make up so many words on this channel. What would you call that? But yeah, that was everywhere throughout all the fashion weeks. Again, major trend, granny nighty print. And to go with the print, I saw a lot of like old school nighties, if that makes sense. Like if you think about like night shirts and nighties like back like 50, 60 years ago, there was definitely a lot of that on the catwalk. And you know what I absolutely love? Like wearing like a granny nighty slip with like a big fur jacket over the top, faux fur jacket over the top with like a bobble hat. I think that's like a really sick look. Another major trend was vivid stripes. Bright colours, stripes, kind of like Joseph and the Technicolor dream coat, but a lot more sexier. Really like this. I think it's fab for like the work environment, to like snazz up like your office attire, like wear a suit with like striped jumper underneath or something like that. Love a bit of stripes. It's definitely something that this trend could definitely inject a lot of colour into your wardrobe if you're looking to do that kind of thing. So during New York Fashion Week, I noticed there was a lot of, I want to call it burnt orange, like a tangerine kind of colour, but like sometimes it was metallic-y, but it was definitely like a definite colour throughout New York Fashion Week that kept appearing. I'm not sure whether I could probably rock it because of my skin tone, like I'm pale AF, so like burnt orange could be drastic, but definitely if you have more tan skin, burnt orange would look great on you guys. Okay, so this next trend is probably my favourite, and it's feathers. I love feathers. It was funny because I picked up a feather bag from like a charity shop like a year ago, and I was like, this is going to come into fashion. I need to have this and keep it. Feather bag. I just love feathers. I don't know what it is. Like those really long floaty feathers, they were on skirts, they were on, throughout all the fashion weeks. In particular, I feel like Paris Fashion Week sneezed feathers and it just landed on everything. Not that I'm complaining, because I really do enjoy feathers. So like, get your feathers out. Feathers are gonna be everywhere. Like feathers and tassels, like I don't know which one was bigger. Tassels were just ginormous, to the point where like I think Vivienne Westwood did like a head to toe tassel cage. Like tassels are huge. I already have like a tassel jumper that you might have seen on my Instagram that I posted last week. So already you can see like tassels coming in on just casual wear and stuff like that. So yeah, get your tassels out as well. I've already seen a lot of people adopting this and making makeshift bags into like fanny packs, but the fanny pack was out in force. So who knew bum bags would come back in, but they're like bum bags in a really nice way. It's not your old like dad bum bag, it's like a really classy fanny pack. And I think these are so handy because it means you're hands-free, and every blogger just wants to be hands-free all the time. So I might look into investing in a fanny pack. So during autumn winter 17, we saw a lot of these like balloon pants that were high-waisted and then were tapered at the ankle. And I feel like it's transitioned into high-waisted and then just big huge flares, like flared from the top, so really wide leg trousers that really squeeze in at the waist. So I feel like that's how it's adopted from autumn winter 17 to spring summer. So definitely keep an eye out for your wide legged high-waisted trousers, because I think I want them in denim. I think that would look really cool. Okay, so before we get to the end of my New York Fashion Week roundup, I just wanted to shout out to 2 designers that I just thought were amazing and like my favorite designers from New York Fashion Week. So first up we have Zimmerman. That's gonna be like no surprise. I love the Zimmerman style of dresses. Like I think this kind of dress is something that you can wear both in spring, summer and autumn, winter. Like you could pair it with like woolly jumpers and cardigans and tights and boots in the autumn winter time, but you could also pair it with sandals in the spring, summer. So it's a really versatile style. I just absolutely adored all their looks and just wanted to show you guys, like, yeah, Zimmerman. And next I wanted to give Alice and Olivia a shout out because just as well I just absolutely loved their collection. It was something about their colour palette, the way they had like florals matched with like lilac. I just thought their collection was spot on for spring summer 2018 and just the kind of things that I'll probably be looking out for when I shop on the high street and stuff like that. So guys, that's the end of my New York Fashion Week roundup. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned because we have London, Milan and Paris coming, so lots more fashion. It's just a really great way, like if you're not too into fashion, to like kind of know what to look out for when you do your shopping. My gift to you. And also, if you haven't picked up your free copy of Vogue magazine, just click the link in the description box and you can get free Vogue sent to your house. And I will see you maybe tomorrow for another video. Bye.